Hare Krishna. Thank you, bro. So is my voice clear to everyone?
It's probably
Okay. So welcome all of you. Today first time we have online class. Every time we used to have Saturday sessions in the temple. So this is the online because I heard that many of you are also at home because of Dashera holidays and all. So we thought of taking, and even in temple many devotees have gone out for some camps or like that. So we thought of taking this online session. So welcome all of you. So we have devotees. Okay, we'll take you all of your introduction also. We'll have just short prayers, then we'll begin. Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we have here Vinay Prabhu, Ayla Vinay, then Kranti, Jagan Reddy, Shri Hari Yadav, Vijit, Ujjwal, Kaustubh, Shiv Kumar, Vidya Shankar, Ujjwal Krishna, 1 plus, some, I don't know what is the name, 1 plus DN, 2101, Mayur, Sai Kiran, then here is mobile number, Akhil and Sidhu. Okay, so welcome all of you for today's session. So we are going to have session on, anyone knows what is the topic of today's discussion? What we are going to discuss today?
Life
Yes.
after death. Life after death.
Life after death. Yeah. So people,
Yes, Prabhuji.
people generally discuss about the life in this world, but we are going to discuss about life after death and whether it exists and what are the scientific facts which proves that. Like I'll show you one small video here. Uh, mm, yeah. You're able to see the screen? This is how the life goes. Different phase of life. Childhood, youth, adult, then old age comes. And death.
So, what's through this door? Where do we go? Is it nothing?
Yeah. So basically we see here that different phase of life comes, childhood, one takes birth, one is a small baby, and the body is changing every day actually. Body changes with different. We are not able to observe ourselves. Now all of you are young students, but then we see after 20, 30 years we will be in this phase, old age. Suddenly one day death comes. This is the question.
So, what's through this door? Where do we go? Is it?
So basically, is it that as soon as the death comes, everything gets over, or what is there after death? So that's what we are going to see. So there is one short booklet is there. So till now we had device sessions, that is Discover Yourself, where we had wonderful discussion. Actually, it was like a foundation like you see any building which you have to construct, first you go down. One may say, "Arey, why they are digging down? They have to make a building." No, but if the foundation is not strong, then the building cannot be erected. So similarly, so the foundation, the device is like a foundation where we first tell about how you have all gone through the courses like the body and soul, difference between body and soul, science of soul, then also about ultimate genius, discover the ultimate genius, discover the manual of life, that is Bhagavad Gita and the literatures, and how there are different pramanas which are not correct, but the Shabda Praman which comes from the authority, Parampara, that is actually the correct one. And discover lasting happiness, how there are threefold miseries of life, and there are four actually real problems of life. So these all things are discussed. Discover the divinity, and Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Prabhu also took some of the sessions. So total we covered that. So today onwards the game series is going to start. That is Gita for All Made Easy. That is what is game. So this game series, today we are going to take the first session of that. So first session, that is reincarnation. So this game series goes more deeper than your game sessions, device sessions also. So let us see. I will share you the document, and then we have some activities also for all of you. You will have to. There will be some questions which you have to answer based on the what we discuss. So before that, so in our device sessions also we discussed like our body is changing. Today I am a particular person. Like when you are born, you are a small baby, but then after 5 years you see you are little grown up. You start walking. After 10 years, now you are even more grown up. You are able to go to school yourself and things like that. And then when you become 15, you are able to people even go to some other place. They stay in the hostel. They are more mature, more grown up. Then after marriage, they are doing job and like that. So taking care of the family. Then one day comes, old age comes, and then that time one is very old. Then again he needs help of people to take him to the hospital and different places like that. So like that we see we are the same person, but we are changing. Yeah, if you see your childhood photo, you may not even able to recognize until your parents tell that this is your photo. So that is our situation. So our body is changing even in this life also. What to speak of afterlife? Even in this life, body is changing, but the soul is same. So this is called as the soul is same and body is changing. That is called as reincarnation. So when this thing happens within a life, then it is a internal reincarnation. So from childhood to old age to death, our body is changing, but we are the same personality, and that's why it is called as internal reincarnation. And when the body becomes totally useless, we can't walk, we can't talk, we cannot eat anything, then the body has to be given up, and then Krishna says, okay, now you take another birth. Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yovanam jara tatha dehantara praptis dhiras tatrana muyati. So Krishna says, okay, then now your body is over. So now you take another body. So then the body is cremated in the crematorium, and then the soul does not die with the dying of the body. So soul goes to another body which is more fit, where he can again continue his human life or whatever form of life in this world. So that's how that is called as external reincarnation. So today we are going to see this reincarnation, and here is one document which you can see. So here you can see one advertisement which has come in the newspaper, that is Miracle Child reunites with past life parents. So here this story comes. It's Times of India, Wednesday, October 5, 2005. It happened. So there was one Gujjar family in Delhi. So they had a 4-year-old angel called Manisha, and she walked into their arms on the shroud of their daughter who died about 5 years ago. Manisha, the little girl, claimed she was none other than their deceased daughter Suman. So basically Suman, there was one family and they had a daughter Suman who died of typhoid at the age of 15. And now they were doing Shraddha of that, and suddenly there is another girl comes and she said, I am only Suman. I was Suman in my previous life. Now I have come as Manisha. So one may say, oh, how it can be it can happen like this, but actually then later when they did proper investigation, they actually understood that Manisha is actually their daughter who was Suman in their previous life. So the child, who apparently has vivid memories of her last birth, instantly took her past life parents as her own. She ran into our arms when she saw us. She pointed to me and said, "वो नहीं, ये मेरे पापा हैं," says Chaudhry Kamal Singh, her father of the last birth. The family have removed the garland that adorned Suman's photograph in their living room and are ecstatic. The little girl is now living with them along with her new parents like a big happy family. So what happens? Actually, externally it looks that one is all are taking different bodies, different time, but the soul is same. Today we are in this body, tomorrow we will be in another body. Only thing we are not able to remember like this, Manisha. But Manisha, there are some rare cases of people who can even remember their previous life also. So Manisha was one such case. From childhood only, she was remembering her previous parents and previous village and that place and all. And her current parents were thinking that what she is talking, she is not. Maybe she is having some psychiatric issue or something. But later they found that whatever she is telling, that is actually truth, and they took her to that family. And after, as soon as she went to that previous family, she immediately embraced her mother, father, and she says, I was only Suman in my previous life," and that's how they start living together. So this is not just a fake story, but it's a real life, real case study. Actually, there is one psychiatrist, that is one professor is there, that is Ian Stevenson. He has got around 3000 cases of reincarnation cases where people have remembered their past life, and not only just like today I say that I was a big rich man, rich one of the prime minister in my previous life. Nobody will believe. I have to give the facts and proofs and everything. And of course, these memories will come in the childhood, not that one grows old and then start telling that I was this and this in my previous life. So not like that. So this Ian Stevenson, this is also one of the case uh, in his particular studies. So we see that when properly investigation is done and all the facts are proven, then only that particular case is stamped as reincarnation case. So now is a question for all of you. Here is a question. मेरा नाम सुमन है, मनीषा मत बोलो, the girl said. From this we can understand that. Yeah, don't say me Manisha. Everybody is current, her current name is Manisha, but she is identifying herself with the previous life. And that's why she says that मेरा नाम सुमन है, don't call me Manisha, the girl said. So from this what we can understand. So you have to just tell me whether it is correct or not correct. Okay, I will read out one option, and whoever knows the answer, they can tell whether it is correct or not correct. And those who get all correct answers, we are going to have many more questions. Then our Varshik Pro will arrange some gift for them. Okay. The soul in the body of Suman must have been the same soul who was earlier in the body of Manisha. Yes, correct or not correct?
Correct.
Correct. Akhil is saying it's correct. Yes. Anybody else? What about others?
Correct.
I think it's true.
Yes.
True,
Yes,
absolutely.
Prabhu, correct.
Many are saying no. Participant has asked you to start AI comparison. Okay, second option. Manisha might have collected some information about Suman in order to speak like this to become popular. Is it correct?
No.
Correct.
No,
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 she's too
no.
young for that. So, yeah.
Yeah, she is too young. Small child. What she knows about popularity. Okay, thank you. Third is the body made up of 5 material elements is not everything. There is some anti-material, non-perishable soul which reincarnates from one body to another.
True.
True.
True? Okay, correct. Next is life cannot come from matter, but life is altogether a different phenomenon from matter.
True.
True.
Yes, correct. Reincarnation happened for the soul from one body to another. This is a fact known from Bhagavad Gita.
True.
Yes,
True.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Just as set A and set B have a common intersection, similarly, due to presence of the same soul in two different bodies, one is able to recollect the previous life details. Yes.
I mean,
True.
if there is enough
True.
concentration, maybe true.
What about others?
True.
Yeah, true. Scientists may find out in future how a small girl can find out such details about someone who lived before. Since we can't remember our past birth, we cannot trust this small girl's word too seriously.
False.
False, Prabhu.
False.
Yeah, false. Exactly. So now, but I have a question here. Why can't we remember our past birth? Now she was able to remember. Why we are not able to remember our past birth? Anyone has any answer?
Prabhu, this life trauma is enough, Prabhu. Why previous life trauma?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Prabhu, actually, the thoughts, the consciousness is, if the very consciousness is very strong, we can remember our previous births.
Correct. Yes. When the consciousness
We
is
are
very
grown up.
strong, then only we can remember our previous birth. Yes, Akhil.
We are grown up, Prabhu.
We are also grown up, no? All of us are grown up.
Not only small children have the.
But when we were small, we were not able to remember. Yeah. So as Ujjwal Krishna and Harshit Pro told, actually, what happens generally, like suppose you are very near and dear person in your family or your friend or someone who has died, then one feels so disastrous and so much trauma he is in, and he feels really very depressed. There are people who, if their very dear person has left, they will not even eat anything on that day, or sometimes they will cry whole day. They will be crying, and sometimes the what we say, the depression is so much. 1 week one is totally not talking to anyone. He goes totally into depression, or we can say so much painful situation, that is he's not able to tolerate that passing away of somebody very dear person. So then what happens? But this is going on only for a week or so. But after 1 month, that pain will reduce. After 1 year, it will even more reduce. And then one day will come, he will hardly remember. He will get into his things, he will start eating nice food, going to different places and all. After 5 years, once in a while, he may remember that dear person who left. Then after 10 years, hardly he may remember also. After 20 years, one may forget also. So like that we see that this forgetfulness is given in this life also. And why it is given, like Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya chaham smriti sannivishto matta smritirjnanam apohanam cha vedescha sarverahameva vedyo vedanta kritveda vida eva chaham. So Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham ridhi sannivishto. I am sitting in everyone's heart. Matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. So Matta Smritir Jnanam Aponancha means forgetfulness, knowledge and remembrance. All these things come from me. So Krishna purposefully gives forgetfulness to the living entity so that whatever pain has come in his life, he forgets that and goes on with his life. So that's how we forget. Even if I ask you what did you take yesterday in your lunch or day before yesterday, you may not be able to remember much. So you forget. Generally, we have tendency to forget. That's why we click the photos and keep our memories so that we remember certain things. But otherwise, even in this life, we are not able to remember much. Or 1 week before where we were on the same day, we have to scratch our head and see where I was and what was going on. So we may forget even in this life. So what to speak of another life? Yeah. So this is a So Lord makes us forget so that we don't get into trauma. Like somebody has died with some accident, car accident. If he remembers that thing in his this life also, then always he will be into so much thing. He will not be able to be peaceful even in this current life. That's why Krishna gives him forgetfulness. So that's why all the living entities are prone to forgetfulness. Yeah, like someone, or what to speak if somebody is an animal in his previous life. Always he will be thinking, oh, I was animal. So then he cannot peacefully stay in this life also. So Lord gives forgetfulness. So now why there are some people who remember their past life? That happens because when somebody is too much attached, or what we say, or after death, immediately they got another body which is also human body. So they got immediately human body, and also their previous life, abruptly actually they died through some car accident or because of some disease. So they died, and immediately they got another birth also, that is also human birth only, and that's why they are able to remember their past life. Even one such scenario has happened in ISKCON also. You know, there was one Ratnavali Mataji. She was staying in Ujjain. So she from childhood she used to have a lot of memories of her previous things. She used to, even though generally in ISKCON you see that where generally men play mridanga, kartals and like that, and they do a lot of kirtans like that. So this Mataji was having from childhood only, she was having lot of that I want to play mridanga and all, and she used to have some kind of attachment to ISKCON London. She used to always watch, and she used to remember, recollect some of the memories also of that time. Then one day because of her natural devotion which was coming up from her previous life, she started going to the ISKCON temple in Ujjain and got connected. She got initiated also by Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So, and of course, during that time, she went to London also just to go to that ISKCON temple. As soon as she went there, she remembered all her previous birth impressions. Everything was clear to her, and she started remembering. Basically, her name was Ratnakar, Bhakta Ratnakar. So, in the previous life, she was a male in the London. She was in the temple, and one of the devotees, and he was disciple of Srila Prabhupada, Ratnakar. But what happened is there was something happened, and he died in between. And then because he was always in the temple practicing and all, and it seems that there was some attachment to some girl for him. So because he was thinking of that girl, in the next life he took the body of a girl. But then the past impression remained as it is. So even though he took birth, but he again came back to Krishna consciousness. So this Ratnavali Mataji, she has written an article about her own life in the previous life and how it happened. So in the current life, she never went to London, but then she remembered everything of that, what all things she used to do and everything, and that's how. So this is how we see that the reincarnation exists and the soul exists. Yeah, that's how one can. There is no other reason how one person is able to remember the activities of another person in previous life. So that is only because of soul, presence of soul. Even this Manisha, when the Suman left the body, so Manisha's birth year was just 1 year after Suman left the body. So Suman, suppose she left in, here the date is also given, I think. Yeah, 2000. The Suman left by typhoid in 2000, and this Manisha took birth in 2001 or so. 2001 or 2002 she took birth, and this article is coming 2005. By that time she started remembering the things. So like that we see that in 4 years she remembered all those things. So this is how we see that the reincarnation exists. The soul passes from one body to another. I'll show you one more video to make this. Recently I saw this video. Radheshampru has given to us. Many devotees are also circulating this particular video.
अर्जुन तुम शरीर नहीं। अर्जुन
Yeah. You are able to hear the sound?
तुम शरीर नहीं, शाश्वत आत्मा हो जो ना जन्म लेती है ना मरती है, केवल शरीर बदलती है।
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कामारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्ति धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति। वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि। वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि। वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि। देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्ति धीरस्तत्र न।
अर्जुन तुम शरीर नहीं,
Yeah. So this is how good video. No? They have shown the how the childhood youth it goes. So vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grinati naro parani तथा शरीरानि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. So it is said that when one gives up the current body, like once Radheshyam was telling that he was using one gamcha he uses for oil bath, towel, so it became very oily, and then that time it was then Radheshyam told that it should be given for dry washing. So dry washing person said that, oh, this will cost around 200 rupees. It is so oily, it will cost 200 rupees. So then, but Radheshyam said, oh, the cost of the gamcha is only 50 rupees. So then he says, oh, but why to pay 200? Just throw the gamcha, take the new one. So similarly, vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grinati naroparani. So it is said that our dress, when it becomes torn in different places, sometimes we have to put knots, and then when it's completely gone, becomes very dirty, then we give up that cloth and we take up the new cloth. So similarly, it is said the body, when it becomes completely useless, not able to do anything. You saw that person, how he was lying on the bed and not able to do anything, so there are people who are not able to speak anything. They just go in this way. They'll pass their life just sitting on the bed. They are not able to talk, walk, nothing. Not able to eat also. Sometimes you have to give only liquid food. So then when the body is not working, like multiple organ failure, that's what happens. So then give up that body. The Lord says, take up another body. And now how the another body will come? Anyone knows? On what? Like in the video also you see that sometimes he is becoming a man, sometimes he is becoming an animal, tiger, the mouse, or different. So on what basis one gets next body? Anyone knows?
On their papa and
Source
punya,
of
Prabhuji.
karma.
Karma, yes.
Sir,
Yes.
karma.
Correct. Yes, so based on our karma, what kind of karma or what kind of activities we have done in this life, we get next life. So based on this life activities, like what kind of thoughts we have. Like I was telling about this devotee who was in London and became Ratnavali in the current life. So we see that maybe he has thought, of course, devotional service, the devotional things were there. That's why he again came back to devotional life. But then because there was some attachment to some girl, so he took birth in a female body. So similarly, there is a Bharat Maharaj, which comes in scriptures also. There is a story of Bharat Maharaj who left his kingdom And when he went to the forest, he became attached to a deer. And he became so much attached to deer that while dying also he was thinking about the deer. He got sunstroke and he died. So after death, he got actually the body of a deer. He became deer. But in the body of deer, he still could remember his previous life, that I was a king before. And then, of course, later he understood this is not proper. So then again he took another birth, that is Jad Bharat, perfected his life and went back to spiritual world. So this is how, so whatever anta kalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yat mayati samadbhavam tejati ante kalevaram. So what kind of thoughts we have at the time of death, that body we are actually going to get. So here one question one devotee is asking. Besides the material name, does the spiritual name remains the same even if we pass away through an accident and reincarnate? No, the spiritual name also changes. See, spiritual, the soul will be same, but the name will not be same, no? Because like this, what we say? In previous life, this devotee was disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Now this life he is disciple of Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. So we see that the name will be given different, but when it was asked to Bhakti Charu Maharaj that, oh, you are disciple, but in previous life you are disciple of Prabhupada, so how do you see that lady? So Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj says that I see her like a god sister only, not like my disciple. So this is how we understand that the name may change, but the personality is same, and of course the spiritual connection is same only. The parampara is same. So in that way one gets benefited. Yeah, surely I'll share the video. Both the videos will share after the session. Okay, continuing with our this activity. So yeah, so what is reincarnation? I already told that. So here is another activity comes for you. Here you see there are three things are given, basically covering. So the title is given souls, shirt and banyan. Basically we sometimes have banyan on us and then we have a shirt. So basically three coverings, three things are there. So similarly there is a soul, then there is a covering to soul is subtle body, and then the outward covering is gross body. Gross body means which you can see with your gross senses, like gross things, like you are able to see the body, that is gross. Subtle means it is there, but you are not able to see that. It is very subtle. And the soul means the characteristics of soul. What are those? So that you have to identify. So here few things are given, and you have to tell whether it is gross, subtle, or it is soul. Okay, so gross material body has 5 things, subtle material body has 3 things, and soul also has 3 characteristics. So you have to tell me about this. So first thing is Sat, eternal. What it comes? Gross, subtle or soul? Yes, anybody?
Soul.
Yeah, exactly. Soul. Because soul is eternal, no? Sat, eternal, soul. Then earth.
Material.
Gross material.
Gross material, correct. And
Gross
mind.
material. Submaterial.
Subtle
Subtle material.
material.
Yeah. And Chit, Ananda.
Soul.
Chit, knowledge. Soul, correct. Intelligence.
Soul.
No, intelligence is not soul.
I think it's subtle.
Subtle, yes. Fire.
Gross.
Gross material.
Gross, correct. Air.
Gross.
Gross, yes. Water.
Gross.
Gross. Ananda, bliss.
Soul.
Subtle.
And false ego.
Subtle.
And ether.
Gross.
Oh, wonderful. So all of you are told all the correct. So gross means basically Panchamahabhuta. Earth, water, fire, air and ether. These are gross elements. That is gross material body which is made up of that. So all of our body is actually made up of this Panchamahabhuta. Earth, water, fire, air and ether. And all this in this world also, whatever you see, this is nothing but a combination of this Panchamahabhutas only. And then subtle material body, it is actually mind, intelligence, and ego. So these are very subtle, which are existing in us, but we cannot see that. Yeah, so mind, everyone has their own mind, intelligence is there, and false ego is there. I am this body, I am this particular person, I am Indian. Like Srila Prabhupada, when he came to America, he told everyone that we are not this body, we are spirit soul. I am not American, I am not European, I am not Indian. Yeah. So we should not identify ourselves with that, because today I am in one place, tomorrow I will be in another place. Like I was telling about that, sometimes people have fight between India and Pakistan. And the Indian people will say this Pakistan, and tomorrow they die and they take birth in Pakistan. So then they will fight against India. So this is how ego is like that. Today you are identifying yourself with some particular nationality or place or caste or like that, or some family. Tomorrow you may be in some other opposite family, and that time you will have enmity with this family. So that is how this is. That's why this comes in subtle material body. And the soul, which is pure soul, it is actually, it has three characteristics: Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternal, Chit means knowledge, and Ananda means bliss. So like that. So now here is another activity for you: computer versus human being. So you have to, this is like little tricky also, because basically 10 computer related things are given, and on other side body related, human life related things are given. So you have to match the pairs. In case one is also wrong, you will miss all the 10 will be wrong. So you have to be very careful. Like one I can say is computer is human body. So first comes is D, human body. So now other 9 you have to solve yourself. You can take some 1 minute time and you can match. Hard disk will be for what, CPU will be for what, operator will be for what. Yeah. Soul, this side is soul. So you have to compare. Generally the people are confused with the soul only, which is the main person. So soul is the main person in the human body. Similarly, you have to find out in computer what is that main thing without which there is no use of computer only. So in that way you have to match. So all of you can take 1 minute and solve this. If you are done, you can let us know. Yes, all are ready? Or you need some more time?
Just 1 minute, Prabhu.
Okay.
Prabhuji done.
Okay, done. What about others?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Done. Kranti, Vinay, Shiv Kumar.
Oh,
Okay. Rudranath, Harshit. Okay. So most of you are done, it seems. So let us see. Computer is a human body, of course, that I told. Hard disk or USB stick?
Intelligent.
Yes.
Intelligent. H, Prabhuji.
H. H is various experiences. No. Hard disk
Intelligent.
means intelligence. No. Hard disk means generally some things which we store certain things in that. What is that hard disk?
Mind.
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 Yes, correct. Mind. Mind is a storehouse of. No, 1 minute. Huh? Hard disk means not mind. It will
Hard
be
disk is mind.
CPU. Yes, Varshik bro.
CPU is
What is the
mind.
answer? No, actually, somebody said H, various experiences, thoughts, and desire. That is the correct answer.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, hard disk is actually it's a storehouse. It can store a lot of data. So various experiences, thoughts, and desires which we have in our life, everything is stored. So that is like hard disk. Okay, next is CPU, Central Processing Unit.
Mind. Mind, Prabhuji.
No, CPU is not.
Soul.
No, it's not soul.
Soul.
No, not soul. That's what I said before only. People will be confused in this. CPU is not soul.
Operator
CPU
is
is.
soul, Prabhuji.
Yeah?
Operator is soul, Prabhuji. CPU
Operator
is
is?
mind only. Operator is soul.
Yeah, exactly. Operator is soul. Without operator, the computer is useless. If suppose I am now sitting in front of this laptop, if I don't switch on the laptop, there is no use of the laptop. It will lie down like 10 years, but it will never do anything. So operator is the most important. So operator is compared to soul, and CPU is compared to intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah. Then software programs.
Thoughts and plans that mind is processing.
Mind, Prabhuji.
Software program.
Experiences, thoughts, desires.
Actually, hard
because
disk is. Huh?
It's mind, Prabhuji.
Actually, hard disk is mind. I got wrong.
Since mind plans, the mind is process.
Hard disk is mind actually, and software program is various experiences, thoughts, and desire because it keeps coming in between. Softwares you keep adding, different softwares, like that different experiences comes in life. So this you can just change it. The software program is various experiences. Hard disk is mind. Then files that are open.
Thoughts and plans that mind is process.
Hey Varship, you don't have to answer. Other. You have already completed this course. Yes, other students. Files open. Oh, nobody is getting. This was the easiest one. Files open.
Thoughts and plans
Prabhuji.
that mind is processing.
Yeah, exactly. J. Thoughts and plans that mind is processing. That's what files are open now. And what is the virus?
Impurities in our mind.
Impurities in our mind, like.
Yeah, exactly. Impurities in our mind like lust, anger, and greed. And what? Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Cleaning our mind of all
Cleaning our
impurities.
mind of all impurity.
Yes. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is
Clearing our mind of all
impurity.
no, actually Hare Krishna Mahamantra does that, but Hare Krishna Mahamantra is compared to there is some other option comes.
Virus scanner and remover.
Yes, yes. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is virus scanner. It's like a scanner. When you put it, then it will remove all the viruses. Then lathe, grinder or other machines. This is
Bodies
also
other
easy.
Option A. Option A. Bodies
Option A.
other than human body.
Exactly. Option A, bodies other than human body. So computer is one. Other than that, lathe, grinder, other machine, they are other bodies like than human body. And removing virus means
Cleaning our mind of all
yeah,
impurities.
cleaning our mind of all impurities. So this is how 10. So computer is human body, hard disk is mind, CPU is intelligence, operator is soul, software program is various experiences, files open is thoughts and plans that mind is processing, virus is impurities, lust, anger, greed, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is virus scanner, lathe or grinder is bodies other than human body, removing virus means cleaning our mind of all impurities. So how many of you got all the correct 10 out of 10? Okay, 10 out of 8. How many got 10 out of 8? Sorry, 8 out of 10.
Me, Prabhuji.
Okay, Vidya Shankar got 8 out of 10. Anybody else? 7? 6? Okay, Akhil
Me,
also.
Prabhuji.
Prabhu Kumar got. Ujjwal Krishna got. 5? 5 out of 10. Okay, Vivo also got it. What about Tirumala Prabhu? Akhil Prabhu? Okay, Akhil Prabhu already got it.
Then I got.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so thank you. This was very nice activity. Now we have only 8 minutes for our session to end. We'll just discuss some of the views of the different scientists, and then we will end our today's discussion. So reincarnation, views of different scientists and philosophers. So here you see there are actually in the history there are many scientists came like Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin, Tom Paine, Henry David Thoreau. All of them have given evidence and given their comments about reincarnation. Like here you see one of the greatest modern psychologists, Carl Jung, said, I could well imagine that I might have lived in former centuries and there encountered questions I was not yet able to answer, that I had to be born again, but because I had not fulfilled the task that was given to me. One of the most celebrated scientists, Benjamin Franklin, wrote, Finding myself to exist in the world, I believe I shall in some shape or other always exist. Thus, reincarnation is attracting the minds of intellectuals. If you go to the Google, you will find so many articles on reincarnation and so many scientists, they understood that reincarnation is there and soul exists. After doing a lot of research, they have come to this conclusion. So and here you see scientific proofs of reincarnation. So see, this is the Dr. Ian Stevenson, Carlson Professor of Psychiatry at the University of Virginia. So Ian Stevenson, he is himself professor, and he has in the field of reincarnation 30 years, and he has got the cases of 3000 case studies. Now, these are all the books written by him. So these are all the proof we are given from science. It's not like Bhagavad Gita also giving proof. Dehinosmi nitha dehe vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya. And there are so many verses. In Krishna in Bhagavad Gita has spoken almost chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, verse number 11 to verse number 30. Almost 20 verses are spoken. When Krishna starts speaking Bhagavad Gita, first knowledge he gives is about soul only. And 20 verses he speaks about that. And all these 20 verses you see, the scientists, after a lot of invention, they also got the same conclusion. So this 64 cases, out of that, in the 64 such solved cases from India, Sri Lanka, Lebanon, Turkey, Thailand and Burma, about which he has written extensively. Also in our device session, I had shown you one video of pilot. There was one James, small boy, who was remembering his previous life as a pilot. So, and here you can see, these are the proofs also reincarnation. Unacquired and inherited skills. sometimes some, like in ISKCON also we see some boys, even small children, they are able to play mridanga very, very fast and very expertly. I am trying from so many years, I am not able to play much. But many small children, they are able to play. So it seems that it is coming from their previous life only. Also there is one devotee, small child in the Bangalore, one congregation devotee's son. He is able to recite so many things. And his father said that I never taught him all these things in my life. But he knows all this from his previous life only. So he knows many mantras and different, what we say, so much memory, so many Shastric shlokas and all he remembers. Then phobias. Phobia means what? Fear of something. Like somebody is died by some water, drowned in the water. Then in the next life he has phobia of water. Or somebody ended his life by stabbing, then he will have phobia of bladed weapons. Or if somebody is ended in shooting, then he has phobia of firearms, like that. Similarly, you see here twins are there. So generally twins are born splitting of a single egg. So then when science was asked that why people are having different nature, they said that genetical structure is different. But in twins, genetical structure is same, but still their nature is different. So how it is? That is because of presence of different soul. Even though the body looks same externally, but the soul is different, like that. And at the end you see this is a real case history of reincarnation. That is, this girl is from Shukla from West Bengal. So she is also one of the 3000 in the files of Dr. Ian Stevenson. So when Shukla was just small, she used to cradle a pillow and addressed it as Minu. Minu, she said that she is my daughter. And Shukla was only a year and a half old. That means she herself was only 1.5 years. And she started telling that I have a daughter also. Parents thought that she is just kidding, just small girl, she is just talking like that. But as she grew, she started having the same kind of, she started telling the more things. I have a husband also, I have my family. Then one day, and she started telling about some place in other Rajasthan. So then Ratatala in Bhatpara. And the parents started thinking, oh, we never took her to this place. How she knew or how she remembers so many things. So then one day they said, okay, because you are telling, they actually found out in Google Maps such place exists. So then they went, and here you see in the photo, the girl is there, she is showing the direction. And the parents and all the relatives is coming behind. And then now they have gone into the home. So what happened now, when she, there are so many lanes while going to the home, and she properly took all the left, right, whatever turns were there, he should do properly, and took all his current mother, father to that home. And she said, this is my home. And she was about to enter the home, but then she was not able to enter. There was some, what we say, there was one wall was coming. And she was confused, why I am not able to enter. So then parents thought, oh, she's till now she brought in a right way, now she is confused. How is it? So then they went inside. Then she told that he was my husband in my previous life. She was my mother-in-law and father-in-law, like that. So then the current parents asked that why she was confused while entering. So then those people said that actually when the previous Minu was there, when the previous, what we say, their daughter-in-law, that time the entrance was from that side only. Later, after her departure, the entrance was made from the other side. So her confusion actually does not weaken her case, but it strengthens her case, because she remembered her previous life, the entrance was from this side. So that's how they understood. And then, and currently, and one more surprising thing is, now this Shukla is very small, but her daughter in the previous life, she has become elder to her also. And she says that she is my daughter. So this is how things happen in this world. So this is a practical case study of reincarnation, which establishes science of rebirth. So in this way, we nicely elaborately discussed about how the reincarnation exists, and this knowledge is very, very important for us. Otherwise, we just think that okay, just do the things and one day die like that. No, it is going to affect our future lives also. Yeah. What happens in between the transitioning? Transitioning generally, it is said that when the death happens, the soul is taken away, and it goes to the, what we say, it remains neutral. the soul remains, it is only waiting for the next body. Basically, the soul is waiting for the next body, and whenever according to his karma he is supposed to take birth, he will be put into one person's body, and then through the semen actually, when the male and female unites, then the soul actually goes through the female's body, and that's how he takes birth. So in this way, this is how the transitions happens. How to remember Krishna before our death? Yeah, remembering Krishna is very easy. Basically, we have to chant the holy name every day. So it's not going to happen that, like, there was one person, he said that, oh, if you chant the holy name, you go back to Krishna, then I will chant Krishna and I will keep my gun like this, Hare Krishna, and shoot, and then immediately I'll go to the spiritual world. So it's not like that. Actually, one has to practice remembering Krishna throughout his life. Then only at the end of the life you can remember the Lord. So that's why we chant the holy name. That's why the chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it is very important. So we sit at one place every day, whatever you may be having, your studies, job, all the things are there. Everyone is busy, none of us are just idly sitting. But we should, as soon as we get up early in the morning, we should take out some time that we should chant every day, some 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever time we can do. We should chant our Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And so generally we chant 108 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So like that 108 times when you chant, one round is completed. So this one round is considered as one round. 108, when you chant 108 times, it is considered as one round. So that takes around 7 to 8 minutes. So like that, if you chant 2 rounds every day, so it takes only 15 minutes. So you start with that, and then gradually, and also you keep attending these Saturday sessions. This time we couldn't have. Maybe next time we will have the session next Saturday, or it can, let us see, if all of you come back from home, then we can have next Saturday physically. And so keep chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra regularly every day, and keep attending this session. Be in touch with the devotees, and also read books. Whenever you come for the next programs, we can have Srila Prabhupada books also. You can keep reading. So in this way, when you keep practicing like this and center your entire life, study for the pleasure of the Lord. If you get good marks, you can represent yourself as a nice devotee also. If you get a nice job, nice career, that also you will remember the Lord. So in that way, all our goal of all our activities should be Krishna consciousness. Then you can remember the Lord always. Like Arjuna also fought in the battle, but Krishna says that Ma Manusmara Yuddhacha, remembering me, fight. So Krishna fought the battle, so that means we can do our duties in this world, because we are staying in this world, so we have to take care of those duties. But don't forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna. So if that happens, then we have perfected our life like that. Okay. Thank you. Very nice. All of you have nicely participated. We were thinking how many will join online, because when you join physically, you have prasadam, kirtan is there, devotees are there, so many attractions are there. So we were thinking only online class, that too we are not giving any prasadam also, because online we can't give anything. So, but all of you very nicely joined and participated in this. So very thankful to all the devotees who have joined today. Thank you. So Krishna willing, next time we will meet physically. How to balance our study and bhakti. Harshit, you are studying in which, what you are doing now, graduation, Harshit?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I'm BTech first year Prabhuji, but I can't balance the study and bhakti.
Which college you are?
Also my Methodist Engineering College near Habits only Prabhuji.
Oh, so can't balance. How much bhakti you are practicing?
Means but daily I will do only 4 rounds, but I can't balance Prabhuji. If we do more bhakti, we can't study. If we more study, that balance Prabhuji.
Yeah. No, you chant 4 rounds. Also, no need to do more. You chant, as of now, you chant 4 rounds only, which you are doing. It takes only half an hour. And
yes, Prabhuji.
Time which is going in any other things, you try to save that time. Like we have 24 hours. In that, suppose half an hour you are giving for chanting your rounds, that means 23.5. Then another 6-7 hours if you are taking rest and other taking bath and other activities. So suppose 8 hours you remove that, taking food and other things. So still you have 9, almost 13, 15 hours are there. In that 15 hours, if you can plan, if you are going to college and all, and 19, generally in our centers, youth centers and all, we make this nice thing. Morning you give for chanting and other spiritual activities. Then you go to college, and college you be very attentive in your studies and college attendance, classes and all, so that most of your studies are done that time. And in case some people, sometimes there is a bunk, mass bunk, or nobody comes, that time we should not waste our time. We should go to the library, study ourselves, and evening we can give completely for studies. After coming back from the college, we study nicely, and that should be enough. We have many engineering students who in our many of the centers. Varshik Pro is one of the student. He is there here. So he 4 years he nicely practiced Krishna consciousness, staying in the youth center, not only chanting but he did services. He used to tell about this kind of Krishna consciousness to other students in the college. He was studying in MGIT. Now he final year he got placed also in Cognizant. Now he is working. So along with, so it is very much possible that we can balance both. Only we need regular guidance. So now you asked question like that, you can keep asking guidance, and then the help will come for you. So morning we can chant 4 rounds and some activities, and evening once in a week only we have this session. We can attend that, and daily at least try to do studies for 3 hours evening when you come back from college. And on Saturday, Sunday, try to do more studies. And whatever time is going extra in this mobile and all, that you have to save. Mobile, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. So that time has to be saved, and it should be properly utilized in studies. Okay. So thank you all very much. So we end our today's session here. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Okay, Varshik.
Hare Krishna. Proji, thank you for wonderful session, and a big thank you to for all the devotees who have attended the session. And Proji, means many messages are coming for me. We already the students, the devotees are habituated to go to temple. Means they went and calling me today there is session. Like that means Saturday, please Saturday no. Some are even though they seen the message, but
you could
they
have
went
given
to
the link.
temple and
They can stay in the temple
I
and join
shared.
online.
Yes, Proji, I shared. And thank you for all the devotees who have joined in online. And one thing I want to say that whatever the knowledge we got from the projis, we have to apply in our daily life so that the knowledge will become transformation. And we will meet this Saturday till next Saturday till that chanting, do chanting and come visit temples. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for
Hare
the
Krishna.
class.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
for the
Prabhuji. Hare
class.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Koti, Koti, Prabhu.